heaven to Mechatroid. Lord, you are in tune to the Big Homie What's Happening podcast show. Yes, sir. I am the one and only Big Homie Vino. Yes, sir. In conjunction with my partner with Nuff Said ENT, my brother, my homie, yes, sir. Was. Hey, look here. I'ma say a lot of things that you're not gonna like. I'm just trying to say trust me, it's alright, cause it's all 100. What's happening, world? I'm your host, Big Homie Vino. Hey, look here, man. We got another great show for you. First and foremost, I want to say on behalf of myself, on behalf of Swass, on behalf of the Swiss, sis. I said Swiss.
Swiss. Swash. Swiss Swash.
I said Swass. Can we start over? So, on behalf of myself, on behalf of Swass, on behalf of Sis, we would like to say thank you to all the supporters, all the, people who... Y'all have to forgive me because I just watched the show, that last week's show. I previewed it, and it's... I just want to say that my brother DC and okay, all right. So Swass is telling me to pull my shirt down because what happened was I burnt a hole in my fucking pants, smoking my goddamn black. So ain't no shame in my game. I mean, it's a little hole, so ain't like something gonna slip out. You know what I mean? I ain't big, but I ain't that small either. But and I'm not shaved. I don't have a fucking haircut because my goddamn barber has the flu. So he tried to pass me to another motherfucker to cut my hair. And my grandfather always told me, there's a couple things you don't switch up on when they do a good job. That's your doctor, that's your mechanic, and that's your motherfucking barber. You know what I'm saying? Now, he ain't nowhere not mention a woman, but, I mean, that's probably why I done fucked up so many relationships. But going forward, we want to say thank you to all the support. We just do this from the heart. We're not doing this for no clickbaits. We're not doing this for no monetary value or anything like that. We just want to, we just want to save your fucking life at the end of the day. And we enjoy what we're doing. And I appreciate them allowing me, to be able to do what I'm doing. So before we go into the show, of course, I'm going to lead us into prayer. And then we're going to get going. Assistant turned the dry off, you know what I mean? But, this is what we do. So I'm going to lead us into prayer, okay? Heavenly Father, we come to you today. We want to just tell you thank you so much for continuing to bless us and protect us. We ask that you continue to lead us into righteousness, to continue looking over our loved ones, our family members. We ask that you continue to just show us the way. We also definitely want to send out a huge prayer of peace and I don't know what the words to say, but the things that's going on in Iran and Israel, it's just really sad. And Father, I just ask that you go into the hearts of the powers that be, that has the ability to bring peace and harmony between those two individual countries. Can you please help them? Because it is sad. The children, the women, the men, the victims. I know you get tired of us asking for things, but like my mama said, you got it. So, hey, you already know what it is. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right. How you doing, Swash? You doing all right?
Yes, sir.
Vacation doing good for you, brother?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but 2 weeks or 1 week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2
Yes,
weeks.
sir.
2 weeks.
Still on.
That's a beautiful thing.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. Last week I had a special guest, my brother DC. I want to just apologize to y'all about my brother. My brother was drinking Hennessy straight to the dome. I don't do that.
What they say about the Hennessy though?
I don't know what they say, but I drink Bud. I'm drinking Bud Light.
That happened. Anything can happen, and that's what happened.
Yeah, that was
out the bottom.
That was different. But he means well, and if it just sound like he was just saying stuff off topic, see, his mind was not here, but his soul was here, so he was just trying to say positive things and whatnot. But that's my dude. I love him. He's a good guy. So, but something that was on my mind that was really hit me pretty hard was, why do I care so much? Why does Swash care so much? And what I mean about that, meaning, why do we care so much to want to give the world this information so you could live a life without as many mistakes?
If you take heed.
If you take heed.
Yeah, because you can tell anybody anything until you purple in the face, and if they don't take it to heed, it's a waste of breath. But our heart's so big, man. You know what I mean?
And that is true. But I'm gonna go a little bit further with that. I'm gonna see if you agree with me. On this.
I politic with you.
Our heart is big because we have aligned ourselves with God. Not meaning like, and no disrespect to the Christians or Christianity or anything like that. I look at myself as a man of God, and I believe you to be a man of God, meaning that we hold God to the highest respect, and we do our very best to live the law of the land the way as God would want us to live. Because with Christianity, I feel that's more of a control situation. Because some things that they practice, I don't agree with it. Right. I don't think it's godly.
Okay.
And when I speak of that, all of the allegations of the molestation priest, and all that stuff with the Catholic preach and everything.
Little boys under their robes.
Yeah, I'm not feeling none of that. I'm not feeling none of that. And I grew up as a Lutheran, which is close to Catholic religion. So, I do have an understanding. But I consider myself non-denominational, at the end of the day. So I believe in God. I respect the Holy Bible. I respect the Quran. I respect any literature that is going to empower you to do good things. And doing something good is just doing what's right. When you're doing something good. When you take a plane and you fly that bitch into the Twin Towers, goddamn well God ain't tell you to do that. That's not good. Because God is love. God is not going to have you do something on his behalf, as they say, to hurt other people, to give God's message. No, you give God's message the way that we're giving God's message. That's what I feel. This is not hurting anyone. If anything, we're trying to bring joy to as many people as possible, as well as giving some kind of knowledge as well to help you to save your life. I'm going to try my best not to curse on this episode. I'm challenging myself, but if I slip up, just know I'm drunk and I'm high, so you can give me a pass.
And I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm going to be transparent.
But you don't really, you know what? See, now you cursing, because you really don't curse like that. And that's crazy, but that's okay. No, you can curse for me.
I just think that we reached a point in our life where we've done a lot. See, you got some people that haven't done anything but get older. You feel me?
I dropped the bill the last episode.
Yeah, now you dropped your whole shit.
Black.
But
and I just cursed.
See, we done a lot.
Damn, that's two curses.
So we've done a lot.
Sad.
We've been out. What they say right now? We've been outside. So there's a lot of people that want to be outside that never been outside we done been outside and ran the streets. So yeah, we done been out. So we can deliver. That's why we care so much, because ain't nothing out there.
I don't really agree with you on that, because there's a lot of brothers that's been outside, and these old timers is still outside doing dumb stuff. And they not trying to help nobody but themselves. And they wonder why the karma keeps coming to them. So that's why it stuck on me that why do we care so much? Because at the end of the day, you work a lot of hours. I work a lot of hours.
Right.
But and we break our necks.
That would fall on character then.
We break our necks.
Yeah.
To sit down, to do this,
yeah,
to get a message out.
Yeah.
Literally every week.
That's our character though. And then when you start looking at statistics, how many gonna get it?
The beautiful thing about this is that once it's on the platform, it's there forever, whether they get it on Sunday or whether they get it 10 years from now.
That is true.
And we're leaving a legacy behind for our loved ones to see and enjoy when we are taken to the next level. You know what I mean?
Yes.
As far as the upper room.
Yeah, the upper room.
Yeah, that part. Cause I ain't going to hell. They ain't gonna want me in hell. Cause I put the fire. I ain't with all that.
Look with that, my boy.
I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little joke.
Uh-oh.
This is a long time ago, but it's called 1 Million Niggas in Heaven. That's what the joke's called. 1 million niggas in heaven. Yes. So at one point in time, there was 1 million niggas in heaven. Listen. At one point in time, there was 1 million niggas in heaven. And they was wilding out. They was wilding out. They was putting spinners on the chariot. They was spitting watermelon seeds all on the clouds and shit. They was wilding out. So God was talking to Gabriel. And he was like, God damn, like, all these niggas up here. Right? He was like, how the hell they got up here? And Gabriel looking through the book, he like, hey, everybody, the count is right. It's 1 million niggas up here. So he said, hold on, man, it's something ain't right. So God go over to the phone, he get on the phone, he called the devil. Devil answer the phone, he like, yo, what's up, God? He's like, hey, man, you know I got 1 million niggas up here? He said, oh, yeah. He said, hold on 1 minute. He gone for about like 2 minutes. He come back. He's like, hey, okay. What was you saying? You said it's 1 million niggas up there? He said, yeah, man. It's 1 million niggas up here. I'm trying to figure out like how many niggas is down there. Hold that thought. Give me 1 second. He gone for like 10 minutes. The devil come back. He said, hey, God, hey, look, man, we're going to have to talk a little later, man. I got an issue going on. He said, what's wrong? Man, these niggas down here and put out the goddamn fire. So
that's why they on there.
So for y'all that didn't catch it, whether we in heaven or hell, we gonna do what the fuck we wanna do. And that's another cuss word.
Well, that sounds like a carnival cruise. That sounds like a whole carnival cruise.
I care so much.
I care so much.
I'm gonna get a shirt with a heart. This is I care. I'll be the first one we launch on our no favors line. I care.
We're gonna put a ghetto kid there on that. Grilled out.
Hey man.
Shades.
Hey, it is what it is.
Do the heart symbol. You know how to do the heart symbol?
Is that how you do it? Like that? Like that? Oh, I got it.
I see it on TV.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh, hiccup, you getting taller.
I'm still growing. Oh, shit. There's a lot of shit going on with me right now. I'm old. Oh, the dogs are curling on the floor. Okay, so about caring. You know, at the end of the day, I impose this question on you, the listener, the viewer. At the end of the day, ask yourself, do you really care? Like, do you really care about.
You gotta be more specific.
Okay.
Because they care about what the fuck they got going on.
That's true. And I was gonna get into it. What I mean by do you really care? Do you really care about seeing a person that you don't even know, don't have a connection with or anything? Do you care enough to want to see them prosper and achieve great things? Because that's how me and Swas care. And you want to know how I know that? Because we're sitting on this goddamn, that's another cuss word. We're sitting on this goddamn, all right, so fuck the not cursing. I'm just being me. We sitting on this mano, me, lady, whatever. We're sitting here trying to help you. We don't even know you. We don't owe you shit.
Yeah, no, nobody.
So can you ask yourself, do you care like that? And if you don't, shame on you. Because in order for the world to get to a point of harmony, we have to start caring more.
You get bums money?
Fuck no. I don't care. And you want to know why? And I'm glad you said that. See, this is how God works. Because I was talking to myself. I be like, because I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So I come up with I just go rambling to myself things that, you know what I mean? That get me. And then it all summed up about, damn, I really am tired. I really don't feel like going to go do the podcast, but, I care about this shit. I got to make sure. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the call. I ain't gonna make it.
I was like, man, this nigga really care.
Right.
We literally, because there's times I've seen you hurting. You know what I mean? From working, doing what you got to do.
Oh, shit.
And you're here. Or you're just tired. You just want to just be able to lounge and just relax, whatever. But you get up and you make it happen. And you give me and this show 500%.
Easy.
And I respect you for that because you care. I care enough to witness that, and I care enough to give you flowers and let you know what it is.
I give money to the homeless. I got a little story.
I don't get that shit. You want to know why? Because and I know y'all like, damn. But no, ain't no fucking damn. I'm going to tell you right now.
You're supposed to care.
God blesses the child who holds his own.
True.
So you out here begging for shit. If you got energy to beg, you got energy to go to a labor pool and do daily work. Have some self-dignity.
Yeah.
Have some respect for yourself, homie. Like, really, you have no respect for yourself out here begging. Listen, when I got out of prison, I had nothing. I had on donated clothes. I went from wearing the flyest shit to donated clothes.
Damn, Habitat.
I had nothing. But I had my mind and I had my faith. And to receive God's blessings, you got to walk like God do. God don't go around here begging for nothing. Guess what? God don't care if you pray to him, because guess what's going to happen? Your ass going to go to hell. That's just what it is. God is a gangster. Like, that's some real shit, though. You ain't got to pray to God. He just like, all right, take the losing team. That's your dumb ass. Because we winning over here, bitch. I made all this shit. So if you stupid enough to sit there and go on the devil's side, you tripping. You is really tripping. We got to start by caring. Bums, let me tell you something. Unless you're handicapped, mentally or physically, then you have a pass. I give you a pass. If I see a handicapped person that's homeless, I give them money. But I'm not finna give a nigga that's half my age standing on the goddamn corner of Oak Ridge and OBT at 5:37 in the morning tapping on my window to my bro, you got some change? Fuck no, nigga. But we hiring. You want a job? I can give you an opportunity to restart your life. I can give you that. Damn, bro, I ain't, man. Shit, I just have a cool $. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this what they do. Yeah. So, fuck them. No, I don't give them shit.
I had a bum ask me for some money, and I told him, and he looked young, in shape. I said, look, give me 5 push-ups.
I seen a nigga the other day.
$5.
Bruh.
He said,
listen, bro. May God take the breath out my body. Just yesterday, I was going home. No, not yesterday. Day before yesterday, Thursday. I was going home. When I got to, I was on OBT. I got to Holden. There's a nigga out there asking for money. I looked at that nigga. This nigga had a big ass choke around his neck.
Damn.
Now, I don't know if it was real or not, but it was hot as fuck out there. And if that bitch was fake, that bitch would have been tarnished by now.
Right.
That nigga had on a chunk, like a Cuban this big.
Damn. Playing.
Now, I don't know if this shit was real or fake. Y'all gonna say, oh, it was fake. But, okay, let's riddle me that for a second. If it was fake, you got some balls, my nigga, to put it on and fake like you got it and still asking for some shit from us. Fuck wrong with you?
Well, I gave the homeless money. I jumped out my truck one day and found $1 and gave it to a homeless man. So
listen, I would have found that $1. I would have took that bitch, bought me $1 scratch off, and probably hit $400.
Damn, see, I ain't think of that. That's smart.
Cause see, your carry different than my carry. I care a whole lot, but my university of care, we don't give to motherfuckers that can do for themselves.
Facts.
Now, I respect what you do. You want to know why? Because it's your money. You're entitled to do what you want to do with your money. You can set your money on fire. Getting on the subject of people always trying to control another bitch money. You can't tell another person what to do with their money.
Oh, you should have did this.
Man, fuck all that.
Yeah, I see it all the time on the
You know what I'm saying? If you shoulda was a quarter, nigga, I'd be rich. So, we gotta get back to caring, yo.
Yes.
Like, at the end of the day, it's easy to be mean. It's easy to be unfair. It's easy to lie.
Yeah.
It's easy to be fake. You get what I'm saying? That shit easy. Everything I got in life, I got it the hard way.
Out the mud.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to keep it 100. It was hard for me to be fair. It was hard for me to give opportunity to other people to enable them to be at a financial situation where they can take care of their family now, legally. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm for real with this shit. Just like my nigga here.
What? All day.
Cause God put me here to do something special. And I don't know if this what it is, but I'm trying to find it. And I'll know when I find it because God's gonna unveil itself. I think this is it though, cause I feel good. I feel good. A lot of times when people say some fuck shit to me, like straight up, where I would answer it fucked up, I don't even do that shit no more. I'm at such a peace level that you have no fucking idea, dog. Like straight up. A bitch can go set my car on fire. I just look at that shit and just be like, well, it's just time for me to get another one.
Oh.
I'm insured any motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like The best thing you can ever do in your life is to give up the idea of trying to compete what's going on in social media. Social media is so fake. Social media is so fake that it is ruining families. It's taking people's lives. It's sending people into bankruptcy. And it's ruining relationships. Social media. Because you're believing in something that is not real and it will never be real. If you think that you're a 15-year-old dropout who worked on OBT selling pussy for 2 years, ran into a nigga that blessed you with a little change, and then you left that nigga, now you brand new, and now all of a sudden you expect to get a nigga that make $500,000 a year, he got 2 houses, no kids, and got 5 cars. He's supposed to just let you straight in his life? You got life fucked up. See, you living in a social media world. What you need to do is find somebody who love you for who you are and who cares about you. Because he cares about you, or if she cares about you, she there. Through the rain, through the sleet, through the snow, through the fuck shit, through the dumb shit, through the getting robbed, through losing jobs. That motherfucker there because they care. But you reaching for some shit that's already made. Now, if you get lucky and find somebody who care that's already made, then blessings to you and kudos to you. But I'm talking about on the bigger percentile of this shit. The bigger percentile, you're not going to find that. So big homie going to give it to you 100. So at the end of the day, you find someone who cares about you, you keep it 100, they keep it 100 with you, and you build. And you make something that's special. It's something that can't be broken. Something that's firm. Like the foundation underneath your feet. That's what you get when you find someone who cares. Versus a fair-weathered friend or an opportunist. If we get back to where it needs to be, then the world will become a better place little bit by little bit, because everybody ain't going to do it at the same time. But if everybody is genuinely working towards it, as the more it grows and the masses grows, you will see a different vibration on the earth. Iran and Israel won't be going through what they go through because they care enough about each other, about the children on both sides, the women on both sides, the men on both sides. They will care enough to know, you know what? We got to just come to a conclusion to this. We got to work this out. Because I'm not finna drop 12 bombs on a city and kill millions or hundreds of thousands of people that don't deserve to die. That is fucking insane. And a fucking outrage. And it makes me sick to my stomach. And I don't even know them fucking people. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I fucking care.
Right.
See, I'm a bad motherfucker while I get on that weed. You know what I'm saying? And all this shit is just straight from the dome. This my freestyle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have that rap booth. This my booth right here. And I ain't doing this for no plaque. I'm doing this to save your fucking life, homie. Swat's doing this to save your fucking life. Sis doing this to save your fucking life. We all three of us do this shit together. Every motherfucking episode, sis is sitting right there. Every motherfucking episode, bruh's sitting right there. I could easily just come here and just press the button on the fucking camera and do it, and then when I'm done, give it to him and then go. Done. Or better yet, he could just give me the camera and I take it home, or I could just not be lazy and buy my own fucking camera and do the shit at home and just email him the footage. Yep. It ain't even gotta be all this. But because we care, because we want to make sure this shit works, because we not fucking around. This ain't no Tyler Perry show. This ain't no Jenny I don't know what the fuck. This is just us. Some real fucking common ground good folks.
Good folk.
You know what I mean? That's what we are. And we love you all and we want to see you make it. But you demons, fuck you and die slow.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel, because I'm only speaking to God's warriors.
Mm.
So you need to make a choice and figure out what side you on. Because, like I told you, God don't need you to pray to him. He good, nigga. He God. Fuck you thinking. He don't need you. He made you. Like, stop being selfish and be grateful and start caring. Start showing some empathy, some compassion. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about you, homie. It's not all about you, little mama. It's people out here. My mom taught me, you got to remember there's always somebody in the world that's got it worse than you.
Yes, sir.
And I know through a lot of my episodes, I always say, oh, my granddaddy said this, my mama said this, my dad said this, my stepfather said this, or my kids said this. At the end of the day, because I circle myself my entire life around people who care, and with all that energy that they fed into me, that's why, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just speaking on my behalf. But, you know, Swas's experience may be different than mine. I'm more than likely thinking it is different. But whatever it is he went through, it put enough energy into him to have the same level of caring. Same thing with his wife.
Yes, sir.
So I say all that to say this. Knowing you care doesn't have to be the way that it fell for me, or how it fell for Swas, or how it fell for Sis. What I'm saying is open yourself up and just have a little bit of empathy for the ones who deserve it.
Good statement. Good statement.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again for the ones who, the what?
You just need to have a little bit of empathy for the ones who deserve it.
Right.
Because not everybody deserves it. And you want to know why they don't deserve it? Because they're not in line with God. When you're in line with anything other than God, then you don't deserve it. Why would I help your demonic ass so you can keep on doing demonic shit to people that don't deserve it? Fuck nah. And you recruiting more people to be on your side. Man, I ain't rock and rolling like that. I ain't giving you shit. You fuck with the devil, nigga, don't talk to me. Fuck you. That's how I feel. I told you I gave up on that cursing thing.
Right.
I ain't feel right.
Run that.
God told me to say it like this. God told me to tell you, fuck you. God told me to tell you, God told me to tell y'all this. You don't have to pray to him because he's God. Know your fucking place. And that's real. How you gonna disrespect the man who made you? How do you think that you're better than the person who made you? Like, if God made you, how could you, in your mind, mathematically come to a conclusion that I'm better than you, nigga? How, bitch? I made you. Fuck you mean? But that's what we do. Well, that's what y'all do. I don't do that shit. So I don't do that shit. Sis don't do that shit. That's why we at peace.
They got their own ego though. They edging God out, man.
Hey, edging God out, and that's what happened. EGO. Yeah. But hey, God bless the child who owes his own, and that's how I feel about that. You know, we got to get back to caring. We got to get back to caring. we gotta start opening ourselves up a little bit to be able to help a little bit more. And it don't have to be about money. You know, I just like when you talk to me sometimes, sis, that shit helps me. You get what I'm saying? Because I know someone's genuinely talking to me that I know that cares about me. So I'm glued, you know what I'm saying? Versus somebody talk to you, yeah, whatever. You gonna pass that shit on by. You know? So it's just like when I'm watching the show, I really don't be, I listen to what I be saying, but I literally, if somebody talking in the room, I tell them to be quiet because I'm trying to hear what Swat say. Because his opinion matters. I care about that.
No, I thank you.
So, now some people, I don't be caring about their opinion. I don't care what they said. Shut the fuck up! So, that's how I see that. So at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about. That's what I'm smoking on. That's what I'm living for. That's what I want you guys to live for. Just try a little bit. Not a whole lot. Just try a little bit. And, you know, see how that shit go for you. I just want to tell you guys, we love you. We appreciate you. You can continue reaching at us via email at bighomiewhatsup@gmail.com. That's bighomiewhatsup@gmail.com. I done got kind of spotty with this shit.
Big homie, where are you?
Go into it. 5 B's. You already know what it is. Be with God. Be honest. Be prepared. Be patient. And most importantly, be yourself. On behalf of myself, on the Big Homie B number. Hey, I'm drunk and I'm motherfucking high. Hey, on behalf of my brother Swass, Nuff said ENT, Nuff said Films, and whatever other shit he got going on behalf of Sis, hey, my brother's lovely wife, we want to say thank you so much. God bless, and y'all have a beautiful, wonderful fucking week, because we just trying to say you fucking